Let's look at the funk.
It's not even pink, it's raw!
And Coop has delivered undercooked salmon.
Hello everybody, it's Neon here. I'm sitting here 7:23 a.m. the 4th month of the year, 15th day, the year of our Lord 2025, and let me tell you what, I got to watch the Minecraft movie a day after its release, and I fucking hated it. Alright, I'm gonna get it out of the way. I hated it. The movie was garbage. It was for little toddlers, little tiny human baby children. I hate it all. It was annoying. It was just so stupid. The plot made no sense. I could continue all day about this, but for now, I'm just gonna try to go over the major points that I have on the top of my head. I had a script for this. I reread it multiple times, and then I said, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just ad-libbing this, because I don't feel like putting that much effort into trying to explain my feelings about this stupid movie, because that's what it is. It's a stupid movie, and I went there to see Jack Black say the funny things he said in the trailer. And guess what? He said the funny things in the trailer. But yeah, with that, let's just get this on the, you know, the ball. Let's get the ball rolling, shall we? That's what I'm trying to say. Fuck, I gotta chug my coffee more. I have to yell into my mug. But yeah, as I stated before, I'm not really a big fan of this movie. Again, it was just way too long for what it was. Honestly, it should have just been like an hour, maybe an hour 20. You know, I know a lot of movies don't come out in this day and age where they're like, you know, anything less than an hour and a half. But there have been movies before that have done an hour or so in terms of like runtime. And personally, I think this movie just needed like maybe an hour and 20, an hour 41, kind of dragging it out a little too long. Again, there's just a lot of scenes that just don't need to be there, but they're there anyways for the quote unquote funny of the movie, because you know, this movie's really funny. I just got genuinely annoyed by just the repeat jokes and like just overall kind of kid humor that again, you'd expect at a kids movie, but I think they only made like 2 or 3 jokes that could be considered like innuendo jokes, you know, like the ones that they used to play all the time in every old movie ever, where essentially it's kind of like oh, it could mean this, but it also means this kind of joke, you know, because then it keeps the adults interested too, because it is just boring to sit and watch a kids movie on this day and age. It's just like I don't know, again, it's really hard to sit down and watch an animated movie because they cater either way too much to kids, or they just don't know what audience they're going for, so they just do like blanket jokes, just things that are generic. Again, this whole movie is full of like generic plots. I cannot stress it enough. Because like here, I'll try to start from the beginning here. So the main plot of the movie is that, you know, Steve, Minecraft Steve, our boy Jack Black, as a child he always wanted to go to the mines, but he couldn't because he's old enough. He wasn't old enough, that's what I meant to say. He wasn't old enough, so he couldn't go to the mines, okay? So stay with me, alright? It's gonna be super convoluted. So he went to the mines when he was older because he got sick of working at an office job, which I don't blame him. Also, sorry if you keep on hearing me doing this. I'm just like tapping my table out of frustration. Yeah, so he goes to the mines. He's like digging around. He's like, oh my god, I'm having so much fun. You know, that's what I yearned for. This is what brought me to the mines, you know? And he finds the orb of power, or whatever the fuck it's called, the cube of power. He also finds a quote unquote earth crystal that allows him to travel from Earth to the overworld somehow, like into the game. And he essentially makes his way into the overworld. He gets himself a pet dog. He somehow figures out how to do, like, the nether, right? Like, open up the nether portal, you know, the fainting steel. type of shit. He goes through that. He meets an enemy called, what's her name? Malgosha? I think that's her name. Hold on, I gotta look this up. I have to look this up because I don't remember. Yeah, Malgosha, who is this like piglin witch that rules over the piglins in the movie. Again, she was so generic. Again, I'm gonna keep on saying this. She was so bland, like beyond bland in the Minecraft movie, that it was just terrible. Like, her staff that she had did absolutely nothing until she had I think the orb of power or whatever. It's so ugh. And the fact that her whole storyline is just about how when she was like a young piglin, she was basically told that she could never be creative and that she'll always be a terrible, like, singer or whatever, because she was on a thing called the Nether's Got Talent, which is basically like, you know, the overworld / Earth's version of like America's Got Talent or like Britain's Got Talent, you know, that's just those reality shows or whatever. And essentially it's just all the piglins making fun of her, and that's why she's evil, because she hates all creativity, because everybody hated creativity where she lived, so now she hates it, and now she's got to take control of the overworld, so then there's no creativity in the universe, and she needs the orb of power or whatever to do it. And it's a really dumb concept, and I just can't get over the fact that they tried to do an America's Got Talent reference in the movie itself. Same thing with just like all the rest of the movie. Honestly, it's kind of weird because they make a lot of references to to like 80s and 90s culture, which is mostly like, you know, video games were coming out. They were really big, especially arcade games, you know, a lot of fighters, stuff like that. And again, they have Jason Momoa, who is the Garbage Man, you know, that's his tag name. He's like one of the side characters. It makes no sense to me, because you're catering to an audience that is in 2025, not 1985, you know. And I understand that Minecraft is technically a pixel game, but either way, I digress. It's just they make a lot of references that don't make that much sense in this modern day and age, because I mean, they make like references to Technoblade. I saw that part of the movie. That was really nice. I honestly enjoyed that part of the movie when they kind of made like a small nod to him, you know, just a pig walking by in a crown, and then they ask, "Oh, who's that? Is he like the king or something?" And then Steve just goes, "No, that's a legend." You know, like that's cool and everything, but other than that, again, the plot just doesn't make any sense. And the way that they use the items in the movie is just very odd. Like, they show you how to craft things, but then the one main kid there, the sister's brother or whatever, makes like a tater tot launcher. It's like the tater tot gun or the tot gun or something. I forget what it's called exactly, but they essentially had it so then, you know, he could shoot tater tots, and it was like actually lethal, which is weird. I don't get it at all. I know it becomes a big plot point like later on in the movie where, spoiler alert, he uses it to shoot an ender pearl out of it to get to the top of like the big nether gate or whatever, and you know, tries to get the orb or whatever after Malgosha uses it to open up the nether and, you know, kill everybody that's on the overworld, because she hates creativity. Remember that, guys? She hates creativity. And then they have this like weird running gag in the movie whenever Steve tries to attack somebody, he'll like just appear out of nowhere and just go sneak attack. And, you know, at the end of the movie, Malgosha was gonna do the same thing. She was trying to get him to come closer or whatever after the big battle that happened, and then she just goes, "Come here, come closer, I need to talk to you. Come here, Steve, please, I'm begging you, I'm fucking turning into a zombie piglin as we speak. Please just listen to me." And then he just goes, "Okay, but you better not have any fucking tricks up your sleeve." And then, you know, just walks over to her, and then she goes, "Sneak attack," because she's like fucking dying, because she's like, first of all, she's old. Secondly, she's in the overworld. Thirdly, I don't know, I thought I had another point, but that's the main gist from all this. And it's honestly, like, it's so stupid. Again, I know, I can't stress this enough. I know this is a kid's movie. It's just too fucking watered down. Just please, an ounce of originality would have made this so much better. But no, they gotta just not understand how the game works. They gotta make like these weird fucking like connections to, you know, real life in Minecraft instead of just making it all like inside of Minecraft. I don't get it. I don't know. It just doesn't make any sense to me. And the fact that Jack Black is saying to everybody, listen, this is what the world needs right now. I understand we're in some tough times and we're about ready to go into a fucking recession. But, you know, you should definitely watch the Minecraft movie. You should let your kids trash theaters and fucking just scream chicken jockey on the top of their lungs, out of the top of their lungs. You know, just let them just destroy a theater and make all these guys, well, I say guys, people, like, clean the theater afterwards because, you know, you couldn't control your children for a fucking hour and 40-minute movie. Really? Yeah, and also the director stating that, oh yeah, it's great to have the kids, you know, enjoy the movie so much that they're destroying the theaters. I think I even saw a clip of Jack Black showing up to one of the theaters and being like, listen, if you're gonna watch the movie, just behave, okay? Just behave. For the love of God, behave. My reputation is on the line. Please behave! But yeah, that's all I got on that. And the fact that it made, what was it, almost about $500 million in the first, like, 3-4 weeks is insanity. And whoever the animators are, honestly, I just feel bad for them because I know it's not their fault that the movie looks the way it does. They were just doing their jobs like they were supposed to, and that's perfectly fine. But the problem that I have is that they've made animated trailers before for Minecraft specifically, where they used something that looked similar to the Minecraft world in general and actually made sense. Like, for example, the Nether update trailer. That one was really, really well made. And it was made in the same style as Minecraft in general. Like, it looked like it could have genuinely been from Minecraft, which is nice. Not this, like, realistic, really shitty CGI version of everything. And might I add, like, the majority of this movie just looked like trash. I was trying really hard not to diss it whenever I first started seeing the trailers and things like that. But the problem is, it looks very Uncanny Valley. I don't like the way everything looks. Having realistic people in a cartoonish game just does not make much sense. It's a very big clash of just style and overall, like, composition of the movie. It just does not compute with my brain. I want to think one thing, but it's the other thing, you know? But I digress. If I continue going on, it's going to be almost like an hour long of me explaining why this movie is it's terrible. Beyond terrible, might I add. It's like egregious. I cannot believe this is what we've been given after like so many years of it being teased and like, oh, there might be a Minecraft movie soon. You guys better be careful. Oh, look, there's a Minecraft movie trailer that was made in Minecraft. Oh, it actually looks good. And then, you know, we get this. Realistic villagers, fucking lava, chicken. You know, it's so annoying to me. I don't get it. Who am I to say? You know, I'm just some random guy on the internet. But anyways, that's gonna be it for this video. Again, I'm sorry if you guys were looking for some like really comprehensive, like completely unbiased opinion on the Minecraft movie. But if you're on my Discord server, you already know that I was basically talking shit about this movie the moment I saw it. So yeah, with that out of the way, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.